Today we're going to do a full power sequence today. We're going to go ahead and get started on our backs. So come on down to the ground. Lower on down to your back. Keep your knees bent. And your arms down by your sides, palms facing down, and just let your knees gently knock into each other. Closing your eyes. Lowering the shoulders away from your ears. Just really using this beginning time to bring awareness to our breath and to our body. Noticing any differences that we may feel within our body. Maybe one side feels tighter than the other. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. We're going to dedicate this time today on the mat for your body, listening to your body, focusing on any parts that might feel a little bit more tension and using that breath to release it. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring both knees in together towards your chest. And then go ahead and drop your both arms down to your side. Right arm out, palm facing down, left arm out, palm facing down. Inhale here. And as you exhale, drop your knees to your right, and shifting your gaze towards your left. On your inhale, bring your knees together to the center. And exhale, switch sides, dropping your knees to the left, shifting your gaze to the right. Making sure to keep the left shoulder blade rooted to the ground. Inhale, bring your knees together. Go ahead and open your eyes and cross your legs at your ankles. And let's just go ahead and rock forward a few times, rock and roll. And then rock yourself up to a seated position and then come into all fours. Making sure that your hands are beneath your shoulders and that your fingertips are spread out wide and that your hips are directly under. And then we're going to go ahead and just do a few cat-cows here. Inhale, lowering the chest, bringing the chest up. And exhale, pulling in that belly and reaching the spine up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, push through. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Pushing through those palms. Really arching that back. And then come to a neutral position, tabletop. From here, we're going to lift our right back leg and then point the toes down and making sure that our hips are parallel to the ground. From here, you can go ahead and lift your left arm up out in front of you, a little balancing pose here. Always welcome to keep your arm down for further balance, support. Really making sure to push through your full entire hand, pushing through those palms, the fingertips. And then inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring our elbow to meet our right knee. Inhale, return. Exhale, knee to nose, elbow to knee. Inhale. And then one more time, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, drop down to all fours, tabletop. We're going to repeat on the next side. Left leg up, toes pointing down, making sure the hips are parallel to the ground, flat back. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift that right arm out in front of you for a balance pose. Taking a breath or two here. Pushing through the palms of your hands and through your fingertips for that support. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bring that elbow in to meet the left knee. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, elbow to meet your knee. Inhale, extend out. And exhale, elbow to meet your knee. Inhale, extend out. And then exhale, come on down to all fours, tabletop. Flat back, neutral position. And then curl your back toes under. Let's go ahead and push through your palms into a downward facing dog. Now this is our first down of the dog, so our hamstrings might be a little tight. So keep a little micro bend into those knees to allow you to really push those hips up. Keeping a straight line with your back. And then as you exhale, lower those heels down as far as you can, aiming to touch the ground. If they touch the ground, that's where you are. And if they're not, then we'll work our way there. You can pedal your legs out to walking your dog out. Really starting to open up those hamstrings. On your inhale here, we're going to look forward, exhale, and lightly step or jump to the top of your mat, knees bent. And then we're going to go ahead and inhale, lift up halfway, forward fold, straight back, forward, straight back. And then exhale, forward, back down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, forward fold. And we're going to inhale, lift halfway. And then we're going to forward fold. And then we're going to step back into a high plank. You can lower your knees here if you need, or you can continue to hold into a high plank. Making sure that you're breathing. One more inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to lower slowly down, keeping those elbows in towards your rib cage. Release the back toes. Palms out by your rib cage on either side, and then we're going to inhale, cobra. And then as we exhale, we're going to push into downward dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or lightly jump to your mat. Forward fold, inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, fold, step back to high plank. Lower slowly. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, push back to down dog. Repeat one more time. Inhale, we're going to look forward, and then on the exhale, we're going to step or lightly jump to the front of our mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, forward fold, step back to plank. Lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down dog. Okay, we're going to move forward here. On the inhale, we're going to lift our right leg up, toes pointing down, so we're lifting with our heel. And on the exhale, we're going to go knee to nose and hold that position, making sure to breathe. Knee to nose. And then exhale, step that right leg through, lower the back knee down for a low lunge. Inhale, arms up. We're going to hold this position here for a couple of breaths to really start to open that left hip flexor. Using that breath. On the exhales, we want to use the opportunity to sit a little deeper. Inhale, reaching through your arms. And then exhale, go ahead and bring those both hands down to the floor and step the right foot back into downward facing dog. And then we're going to inhale, left foot up. And then toes pointing down. On the exhale, knee to nose and hold that position, making sure to continue to breathe. On the exhale, step that leg through, drop the right knee down to the floor. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Holding here again for a couple of breaths to really start to open the right side of our hip flexors this time. Reaching through those fingered hips. One more inhale here. And then exhale, bring those hands down to the mat. And then we're going to go ahead this time and step the left leg back into a high plank. Hold, continue to breathe. And on the inhale here, we're going to exhale, lower slowly. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, push back to down dog. Repeating on the right side. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. Then step that right foot through, drop the left leg. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, hands back down to the mat. Step your right foot back, hold into high plank, dropping those knees if you need. Lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, up cobra. Pushing back to down dog. Repeating on the left side. Inhale, left foot up, toes pointing down. Exhale, knee to nose hold. Continue to breathe. Step left foot through. Dropping that right leg down. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. On the exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to a high plank. Lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, pushing back to down dog. Repeating the sequence one each time. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Step through, dropping that back leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. Step the right foot back to high plank. And we're going to lower slowly. Exhale, back to down dog. Last time on the left side. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Step that leg through. Drop the back right knee. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, arms back down. Step back to a high plank. Lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Hold your down dog position. Really got that breath moving. Lifting those hips up to the ceiling. Pushing them back. On your next inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or lightly jump to the top of your mat. And then we're going to sit deeply into chair pose on the inhale, arms up. Really sitting as deep as you can, keeping the alignment straight in your back straight line. Keeping those knees together, really pushing those hips down and back. And then we're going to add on a little airplane pose here. On our inhale, exhale, bring your arms back behind you with your palms facing down. Really bringing those shoulder blades together. Your chest is over your knees. On your inhale, arms back up, chair. 2 more times, exhale, airplane, hands behind me. Inhale, back to chair. 1 more time, airplane, exhale. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale, push all the way up into mountain pose, hands together at your heart. We're going to go ahead and step the right leg back into a warrior 2 position. So the right toes are going to be pointed out at a 45-degree angle. Looking at your left leg, you want to have your knee facing forward, and that you shouldn't be able to see your toes in front of you. Your knee should be hiding your toes. That's how you can gauge if your alignment is in the right direction. You don't want the knee knocking in. You don't want the knee knocking backwards. And then we're going to bring your arms up to your shoulders, looking over your left fingertips. Making sure you're continuing to breathe. And if you need, you can always bring that back leg in a little bit closer. Using each exhale to sit deeper into our poses. We're going to inhale, we're going to reach our left arm forward into an extended side angle, bringing that left arm onto our thighs and our right arm up over our ear. Looking up towards your fingertips of your right hand. Really opening up that chest. On the inhale, we're going to reverse our warrior. Bringing that right arm back, left arm up over us, really feeling the stretch on the left side of our bodies. And then on the exhale, we're going to cartwheel our hands forward and step the left leg back to meet the right, high plank. Lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, up cobra. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, we're going to lift the left leg up. And then up. On our inhale, we're going to look forward, and exhale, step or lightly jump to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan. And exhale, hands together at your heart. This time we're going to step our left foot back into warrior. So our left toes are going to be pointed at a 45-degree angle. Bending the right knee forward. Again, that knee is facing forward. Shouldn't be knocking in towards the window or too far out so that you can see your whole foot. Then you bring your arms up out to your shoulder height. Shifting your gaze over your right fingertips, using the exhale to sit a little bit deeper. And then we're going to inhale here, reaching forward into the side angle pose, resting your arm onto your thigh, bringing that left arm up over, stretching through the left side here, keeping your chest open, opening your heart. Inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to reverse our warrior Right arm up, left arm back, feeling that stretch on our right sides now. Looking up at our right fingertips. Inhale, and then as we exhale, cartwheel our hands forward and step your right foot back to meet the left high plank. Hold. Then lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, we're gonna look at the top of our mat. And on the exhale, we're gonna step or jump lightly to the front of our mat. And as we inhale this time, we're gonna inhale to chair pose. Sitting deeply, pushing those hips back. Inhale here. And then exhale, forward fold, hands down in front of you or onto your fingertips. And then we're gonna go ahead and start to work in our inner thighs. We're gonna go into a malasana squat. So go ahead and bring your feet out further than your mat. And then go ahead, hands down in front of you as your support. And then we're just gonna sit as deeply as we can. Really opening up both sides of our hips and using our knees to push out, using our elbows to push on our knees to really get deeper into this squat. You can always go into downward dog or child's pose if your body doesn't allow you to quite reach here. Taking a few breaths here. And for those that are ready, we're going to go ahead and transition into a crow position. You're always welcome to stay in this position or do what feels that you need at this time. So go ahead and place both hands down onto the mat and then inside of your knees, and we're going to lift your right toes, lift onto your right toes, and then you're going to want to rest your knee onto your forearm and lift your left toes. Slowly working your position so that you're resting your shins onto the backs of your arms, lifting your weight off. Feel free to play around. And if you fall out of it, that's okay. It's an extreme balancing pose. Just go ahead and slowly work your way back into it. Giving 10 more breaths here for you to work, do what you need. Really challenging yourself. Using that breath. You can always, again, stay into a squat position. Shifting side to side, helping to open up those inner thighs. And whenever you're ready, we're all going to meet back into a downward dog. On our inhale, we're going to lift our right foot up, toes pointed down, and then exhale, we're going to knee to nose, hold. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale up. And exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. Continue to breathe. Exhale, step that right foot through. Keep your back leg straight and inhale up to crescent pose. Again, really working those left hip flexors. Using each exhale to sit a little bit deeper. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, both hands down to the mat. Bring your right foot to meet your left foot, stacking it for a side plank. Bringing that right arm up. Lowering that left leg, bottom leg if you need for further support. Really challenging our strength and balance. One more inhale. Exhale, hand back down to the mat into a high plank. Lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Repeating on the left side. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right elbow twist. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. Continue to breathe. Step that left foot through, keeping the back leg straight. Inhale up to crescent. Working the right hip flexors this time. Again, using every exhale to sit a little bit deeper into your positions. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step back into, bring your left foot back for a side plank on this side. Left arm up. Lowering that bottom leg if you need extra support. One more inhale here. Exhale, bring your hand down for a high plank position. Lower slowly. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Again on the right side. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to left elbow twist. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Then step that right foot through. Inhale up to crescent. And then exhale, hands back down. Step that right foot back one more time, plank. Lowering that bottom leg if you need. Really pushing up, lifting those hips up. Inhale here, and then exhale into high plank, lowering the knees if you need. Lower down slowly. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left side, inhale, foot up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to right elbow, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Step through. Inhale, crescent. Inhale. Lower both hands down, stepping that right leg back to meet, left leg back to meet your right to a side plank. Lowering that bottom leg if you need. Really reaching those hips up to the ceiling. Pushing through the palm of your hands and through your fingers for support. One more inhale. Exhale to high plank, lower slowly. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, looking to the top of your mat. On the exhale, step or jump lightly to the top. Inhale, forward fold into it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, back to chair. Hold. Exhale, push up back to mountain pose, bringing your hands together to your heart. This time we're going to step our right leg back into pyramid pose. Toes on both of your feet are facing forward. Your right foot should be back about 16 to 18 inches. And then hinging through your hips. You can use a block if you need. Good time to use a block to really be able to keep alignment in your back so that your back is flat and straight. Finding the position of your block that suits where you need your stretch. Bringing your left hip back and your right hip forward. Then we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to push through the left palm and bring our right arm up for a twist. Making sure to bring that right hip forward, don't let it shift back. Having your gaze up to your right hand if your body allows. Exhale, bring the hand back down, and if you fall, it's okay. And then we're going to switch sides for the twist. Left arm up on the inhale. Exhale, bring the hand back down in front of you. And then we're going to transition into a warrior three. So what we want to do here, you can continue to use your block if you need the support. We're just going to shift all of our weight into our left leg, bend the knee of the left leg, and then lean forward and bring your right foot up, making sure to keep your toes pointed down and your hips parallel with the floor. Flat back. Your hands can be at your heart. They could be on a block for support. The block is really good to be able to help focus the parallel hips. My hips get tight very often, and I want to make sure that I keep that parallel position. So I might not be able to lift my leg as high, but keeping that parallel position is important. For those that are ready and able, you could also bring your hands back into airplane pose. Or out in front of you for a full warrior three. One more inhale here. And then we're going to step back into crescent lunge, lower the right foot back. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, bring both hands back down to the floor. And then we're going to turn our back right foot out. And then come up into a supported side angle pose once again. Left arm onto your thigh, right arm up. Inhale here, and then exhale into warrior two. Really gazing over those left fingers. And then push through your left leg, make that straight, and bring your left toes pointing forward so that both your left and right toes should be pointing forward. Arms still straight out. Inhaling here. And then hinge at your hips, fold forward. Bring your hands down forward in front of you, again using that block if you need the support. And then from here, we're going to take an easy twist, keeping the left palm down. On the inhale, bring your right arm up. Continuing to breathe. Again, stretching those hamstrings. And exhale, bring your hand back down and rotate sides. Inhale, left arm up. And inhale. On the exhale, bring your hand back down to the ground. Go ahead and pivot your right foot forward. Bring your hands outside of your right foot and then bring your left foot to meet the right. Chair pose, inhale. Inhale one more time, and as you exhale, stand up to mountain pose, hands together at your heart. This time we're going to step the left foot back, toes pointing forward, into pyramid pose, having your block nearby in case you need it for support. Making sure that your feet are about 16 to 18 inches apart. You can always bring your left leg out to the side a little bit for more stability. And then go ahead and hinge your hips and bend forward. Using that block if you can't reach the ground. Pushing those hips back, making sure that your hips are facing forward. That you don't have your left hip twisting back or the right twisting more. You might want to bring your right hip back a little in order to bring that left hip up. And then we're going to take a nice easy twist, left hand down or on your block. Inhale, right arm up. Really stretching that right leg. One more inhale here. Exhale, bring the hand down and we're going to change sides. Inhale, left arm up. A little counterbalancing here. Inhale. And on the exhale, bring your hands back down. And then go ahead and bring all weight into your right foot. Bending that right knee and starting to bring the left leg up into warrior three. Using a block here is a great option for further support in this balancing position. Making sure your back left toes are pointing down, your hips are even, parallel to the ground. Your hands could be together at your heart. Your hands could be behind you into airplane, palms facing down. And if you're ready, you can also have your arms up out in front of you for a full warrior three. Taking the position that fits you. And then on your exhale, go ahead and lower that back leg down into a crescent lunge. And then bring both hands down in front of you and turn the back left foot out. And we're going to go into a supported side angle or full side angle, whichever works best for you. That back left foot is pivoted to a 45-degree angle. Really making sure to open up this chest. Your arm can be straight up. You could take a bind. You can bring your arm back behind you, reaching for that right thigh. Or your left arm could be up and over you. And then your next exhale up into inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Down into that front knee. Again, making sure the knee's not dropping in. Then exhale, straighten that right foot, right knee. Rotate your right foot in again, 5-point star. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Forward fold, bringing your hands down if you like, onto a block. Take another twisting series here. We're going to keep the left hand down, and on the inhale, bring your right arm up. Exhale, bring the right hand down and rotate sides. Inhale, left arm up. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the hand back down. Pivot the left foot out so your toes are facing forward. Bring both hands to frame your left leg. Bring the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane, and hold. And if you are able, lift those up onto your toes or hold regular chair with the airplane. More balancing pose. Continuing to breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to chair. And exhale, stand up into mountain pose. Bring your hands together at your heart. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands back down to the mat. Step your right foot back and step your left into high plank. And then lower slowly. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, push back to down dog. This time, inhale, right foot up, toes pointing down. And exhale, let's go ahead and step through, lower that back left foot into low lunge. Inhale up. And hold, continuing to breathe. On your next exhale, bring your hands back down and step back to downward dog. Repeating on the left side, inhale, left foot up. Exhale, step that leg through, drop the back right leg down. Inhale, low lunge. Holding for a couple breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, hands back down. Step back to downward dog. One more time on the right side. Inhale, leg up. This time, exhale, step through and keep the back leg up. Inhale into crescent. And on the exhale, we're going to bring our hands together at our heart. Inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to take a twist, dropping the left elbow to the right knee. Pushing those hands together, pushing them, bringing your elbow up, really helps to get deeper into this twist. Continuing to breathe. One more inhale. On the exhale, hands back down, step back to high plank. Hold, continuing to breathe. Really pushing through your palms and the fingertips of both hands, rooting your toes into the ground, pushing those heels back. Drawing the belly up. In 3, 2, 1. Lower slowly, keeping those elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step all the way through, keeping that back leg up. Inhale, crescent. Holding here for a couple breaths. Inhale here. On the exhale, bring your hands back down to your heart. Inhale here, and on the exhale, we're going to twist right elbow to left knee, pushing through the palms of your hand. One more inhale, then on the exhale, bring your hands down onto the floor, step your left foot back into high plank, holding once again, continuing to breathe. One more inhale, and exhale, slowly lower. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Holding here for a few breaths. Last part of our standing series. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, step through into crescent. And then bring your hands back down to your heart. I'm going to add on a couple of back bends here. So go ahead and bring cactus your arms. And on the inhale, we're going to lift our arms up and also straighten the right knee. And then we're going to do that a couple more times. Repeat on the exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower cactus arms. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, back down. Cactus your arms. Bring your arms back down to the mat. Step back to high plank. Lower slowly. Inhale up, cobra. And exhale, back to down dog. Let's repeat that on the left side. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, step the foot through. Crescent, inhale. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Go ahead and cactus those arms. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straighten that left knee. Bring your arms up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower back down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, hold. Continue to breathe. And then bring your hands back down. Step back into high plank. Hold here. Continuing to breathe. We're going to add on one small core exercise before we begin our stretch and cool down. On the inhale, you're going to bring your right knee to your right elbow. Exhale, back to high plank. Again, inhale, right knee, right elbow. Exhale, back to high plank. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. We're going to move to the left side, really strengthening these arms. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, high plank. Feel free to drop down to your knees. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Drop to your knees. Lower down slowly. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down dog. Whew. All right. Taking a few breaths here to calm yourself down. Been working really hard today. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up, and then step through into a half pigeon here. Drop the right leg down, uncurl the back left toes. You could use your block here if you need. Resting your hands on your block, allowing your shoulder blades to drop. Bringing your shoulders back, opening the chest. Starting to stretch out those glutes, the hip flexors. Making sure that on every exhale, you're allowing your body to get a little bit deeper into the stretch. You may walk your fingertips forward on the exhale. You can come down to your forearms if you're ready for that position. Some of you may want to add a little bit more stretching by changing the position of your arms, reaching out forward and maybe out to a slight degree angle to the left-hand side. You can play around with it, feel what your body needs. Making sure that you're using your breath to get into that stretch. Few more full breaths here. On your next inhale, push yourself back up. Curl the back toes under, step back to downward dog. Moving to the left side, inhale, left foot up. Exhale, stepping through, dropping that left leg, uncurling the back right toes. Again, using this block if you need. Starting up in a higher position. And then moving down slowly, closer to the ground as you feel comfortable. Again, playing with the position of your arms to get a better stretch. You may have your arms out to the left. And you can also reach your arms out to the right of you, really being down closer to that ground. Feeling that stretch in the left glute, the left side this time. And on your next inhale, go ahead and lift yourself back up. Push through your palms, step back to down dog. Take a breath here. And on the exhale, drop down into child's pose, knees far apart, big toes touching, arms out in front of you. And on your next inhale, come up to all fours and go ahead and take a seated position. Legs out in front of you. Toes pointing up, feet are flexed. Arms down by your side, dropping your shoulders straight back into staff pose. 'Pose. Inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, forward fold as far as your body allows. You might be reaching your feet. Your hands might be on your shins. Or your head might be resting all the way on your thighs if you were there. Using that exhale to allow your body to get deeper into the stretch. On your next inhale, come back up to a seated position. Hands down, back by your sides. And we're going to bring both feet in so that they touch each other, and we're going to do a butterfly pose. Grabbing your feet with both hands. You can use your elbows to help push your thighs out a little bit if your hips are tight. Or if you like, you could always do this butterfly pose and supine position so that you're on your back. Kind of gets a little bit deeper into a stretch. And then one more inhale, exhale, and then use your arms to bring your knees together. And then we're going to go ahead and come all the way down to our backs into a bridge pose. So keeping your legs bent, and then reaching down with your fingertips to make sure that you could touch just your ankles, just grazing them lightly. And then palms facing down, we're going to inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to push through the heels of your feet to raise your hips up towards the ceiling, stretching that back, kind of doing a back inversion here. Bringing those knees in towards each other, rolling your thighs in together. You can interlace your fingers behind your back. And then exhaling, lower slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then go ahead and bring your knees in together to your chest. Maybe rocking them side to side. Really loosening up that lower back, stretching it out. And here we're going to come into happy baby. Grab your big toes with your forefingers. And then extending one leg and maybe the other. Rocking side to side, pushing down into that lower back, really stretching that out. Then inhale, go ahead and bring your knees back together to your chest one more time. Exhale, arms over your head. Exhale, open your mouth. One more time. Inhale, stretch all the way through. Open that mouth. Exhale. Go ahead and bring your arms down to your sides. Palms facing down, and you can let your feet fall open. Closing your eyes, bringing those shoulders down away from your ears. We did a lot of movement through your body today. Now it's time to give back, slow the breath down. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling. Take one more big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Go ahead, on your next inhale, roll over to your right side, keeping your eyes closed. Gently use your left arm to push yourself up into a seated position. Bring your hands to your knees, hands together at your heart. Bowing the head, hands to your third eye. Namaste.